Let's get started. In everyday life, she knows when to speak shows up most clearly in conversations that matter. You aren't somebody who talks just to fill the space. When you have something to say, it tends to be worth hearing. The way you put things together, the words you choose, the way you can take something that was just floating around in a room and give it a shape. That's she knows when to speak energy, doing what it does. I know a woman who carries this energy. She isn't the loudest person in any room she walks into. She doesn't dominate the conversation, but over the years, I've noticed something about her. When she speaks, people stop. Not in a dramatic way, just something shifts. The room gets a little more focused. And what she says tends to be the thing everyone remembers afterward, even if they can't quite explain why. That's the she knows when to speak energy in everyday life. Not volume, not frequency, precision. When you're in this energy, or if you have consistent access to it, it also shows up in your creative expression. Maybe you write or wish you wrote more. You may find that some things come out better on paper than they ever do when they're spoken. That isn't a limitation. That's the same she knows when to speak energy at work. Your words have more weight when they've had time to settle. In everyday life, this can also be knowing when not to speak. It sounds simple, but it's one of the harder things to trust in yourself. There'll be times when you have something to offer and the room isn't ready for it. Your she knows when to speak energy knows the difference. Honor your she knows when to speak energy, even when the pressure to contribute is loud. The tricky part is that this energy runs on mood and timing, and those aren't things you can manufacture. Like, you can't force yourself into the right headspace, and trying to force it often just makes it worse. The daily work with this energy is learning to recognize when you're ready and when you're not ready, and giving yourself permission to say so. There's a simple question that helps you know you're in the healthy version of the she knows when to speak energy. Am I speaking because it's time, or am I speaking because I feel like I should? When the answer is that you're speaking because it's time, your she knows when to speak energy is doing exactly what it came here to do. In our next chat, we talk about what this energy looks like at its absolute best version of itself, the inner saint version. It sure is something special. I wouldn't miss it. I hope you don't. Thank you so much for being here. Find your happy. Love what you do. Make a difference. And come on back to me safely. See ya.